One of international football's biggest competitions is right around the corner. Memories will be made in Qatar as the likes of Japan, Australia and South Korea return to the country just 13 months after a successful World Cup campaign, whilst the hosts will be looking to retain the title. So who will win the AFC Asian Cup? Hello there and welcome to Football Now from London. This year's football calendar is starting with a bang as teams from across Asia get ready for one of the most watched international events in the sport. Little over 1 year after that incredible FIFA World Cup, Qatar will host the competition, which will see 24 teams go against each other in an aim to lift the continent's biggest prize, the 2023 AFC Asian Cup. The Middle East, East Asia, Southeast Asia and South Asia are all represented this year. Qatar will be confident of winning in Group A. Australia's toughest test is likely to be the well-supported India in Group B, whilst the UAE under well-respected coach Paulo Bento could be the team to look out for in Group C. Traditional football powerhouses such as Japan, South Korea, Iran and Saudi Arabia often participate, along with emerging teams like Qatar, who won the previous edition in 2019. Anything less than 3 wins will be a surprise to the hugely impressive Japan in Group D, although Iraq will arrive buoyed by their 2023 Gulf Cup victory. Group E should be a procession too. Korea, led by Son Heung-min, will expect all 9 points. And Saudi Arabia's impressive World Cup showing is just one of a number of reasons as to why they are the ones to look out for in Group F.
Yes, I suppose the World Cup was an obstacle. It came as a pressure to the champions of the Asian Cup. And I think now that it's the tournament where they're going to be playing and defending their crown, I'm pretty sure the confidence will be high. The form has been pretty good leading up to the tournament. Yes, we have got a new coach. We'll get the best out of this team and hopefully we'll be one of the ones to defend the title. Saudi will be an interesting team to watch. The hype they created last tournament at the World Cup here, beating Argentina. The only team to beat the world champions. That's a good record at the tournament and we have to see how they perform at this Asian Cup as well, having a good role of club transfers happening at their local league as well. Roberto Mancini, another renowned coach taking over. It's going to be a fun tournament and it's going to be brilliant to see the different scenarios take up during this tournament.
Well, the hosts have fond memories of this tournament, having hosted it back in 1988 and 2011. They even won the trophy back in 2019. Their main man, Almoez Ali, was named player of the tournament back then, but which stars could light up the competition this time around?
Of course, I mean, we have a lot of star players in Asia now that play in top teams across Europe, and you have to mention the big names, of course. Off the bat, you're talking about players like Japan's Kubo, Kaoru Mitoma, you're talking about, of course, Son, you're talking about Lee Kang-in, who's a great new addition for the team, Cho Gu-sung, Korea's striker, who's been in top form in Denmark lately. Then you talk about players like Mehdi Tarmi from Iran, and there are other teams also that have had some impressive players, like, for example, Supanat Munta, he's been great for Thailand, brilliant young player who's just got his chance in Europe. And then you have also players who play domestically, like in Iraq, you have Jassim Ali, who I think is just a talent, a generational talent for Iraq, actually. And I look forward to him being discovered through the Asian Cup, maybe by big teams, because brilliant young player.
Yeah, some really interesting names to look out for there. But what about the teams themselves? Well, Japan have won the trophy more times than any other side, taking the prize back to East Asia on 4 occasions between 1992 and 2011. Meanwhile, Iran and Saudi Arabia have been victorious 3 times each. So could we see the usual suspects battling it out once again? Or could there even be a new name on the trophy?
The Asian Cup is a competition that's always full of surprises, and you never know what is going to happen until that game starts and you see how the teams perform on the pitch. UAE have been on an improvement curve ever since Paulo Bento took over, and I think they'd be great contenders for the title. Then, of course, from the East, you have teams like Japan, Korea. Then you have teams that also will pose a challenge. I'm thinking Thailand, Iraq, Iran, as always. So yeah, so there are these top teams that always are gunning for the title.
Well, it's not just on the pitch where the anticipation for the tournament is ramping up too. The Asian Cup was officially launched in Doha back in December, with a spectacular event held in the city. As well as the trophy being on display and cultural performances from some countries being represented, the official mascots were unveiled. It was an event attended by football fans of all ages, with Qatar aiming to emphasise a family feel at a major tournament once again.
We're proud of our environment, and these animals in our environment, he's very fast, and it's great to be as a player. and we get them like a family. So because the family is very important for us, for our community, for Asia. Family is the most important to make superheroes, to make like the children become like united. So family is number one. So this is the first message that I want to do it. Like, we are all family, all of us, we are the same, and we are united in the football. So we need to encourage people, families, to come at the match, to see, to enjoy as mascots here.
We've got a brilliant month of football ahead in Qatar. We've run out of time this week. Do let us know who you think will win the competition using the hashtag #FootballNowAsianCup. Until next time, it's goodbye from me here in London and the team in Doha. Bye for now.